Hello. Right. So, last stream before TwitchCon. We're not gonna be streaming too long tonight. Because I have a few things to do, and I also want to work out in the morning before I actually go and meet up with everybody. And we have to pick up our badges as well. I mean, we don't have to, but I think it's wise to do it tomorrow. Because I don't want to be in queue on Wednesday. Or on Saturday, I mean. And we're going to be linking up with everybody who's already there on or in Amsterdam. It's going to be with Shadow, Asu, Joe, Ashara, Lana, and Jane. That's going to be fun. But yeah, tonight we are going to go back into it with Final Fantasy. I don't remember exactly where we left it off the last time. I think we are about to get back with the Scions and push for the next leg of the journey. But yeah, I'm kind of excited, going a little bit blind. But as I said, it's not going to be too long of a stream. I kind of want to be in bed early. Clean the house up a little bit more. I have been cleaning it for the most part today after work. That's why I'm streaming, or starting streaming a bit late today. But yeah, let's just hop in, shall we? Let me try and fade this out real nice. Oh, there we go. All right. Let's fire up FF and let's go. Not much of an intro, but not much to be said. You know, we're just gonna play some FF. It's Why is it so loud in my ear? Hold on. That's better. I don't know why this is here. Huh, spit a Q. Damn, I love this loading screen. Oh. Too bad it's so short now with my very fast computer. Oh yeah, that's what we were doing. We fended off the initial attack, the initial final days sort of event. And now we are, I guess, back here. Oh, true, we did that dungeon. That was the last thing we did. Alright. We got that one. The Blasphemy Unmasked. Awan's burden is heavy indeed. Yet, you need not bear it alone. This be true? Forgive me, my friends, but I must return to the Megaduta. For the time being. There. I can better manage this crisis and dispatch my troops as the situation demands. In that case, we shall carry on. We shall carry out an investigation of our own here in the city. Mayhaps the residents can tell us more about the first of the transformations, and about the conditions under which they occurred. We can ascertain what exactly triggered these tragic events. May give us some insight on the possible solution. Time is of the essence. Let us split up into 3 groups. We may cover more ground. Alizé and I will go to Paxa's path. Tankred and Y'shtola pray, make for Dharma. Leave Artha to Graha and you, Mordai. Any information that you can gather on the first blasphemy, or the manifestation of the final days here in the city, would be most helpful. When we completed our respective inquiries, let us reconvene in front of the Magaduta, that we might share what we've learned with the satrap. Alright, sounds like a plan. Go. Alright, Gra, you and me, buddy. I'll be off then. Artha's home to the High Crucible of Alchemia, whose alchemist forged many of our warding scales. That seems a good place as any to begin our investigations, don't you think? I spoke briefly to Nuadin, the chief alchemist there, on the last visit. Should be happy to answer our queries. Alright, so it's one of those follow quests. Sure. I have not really looked at it, but I'm kind of curious for the jumping puzzle. Because apparently the jumping puzzle is in this city. I'm assuming it's somewhere outside, maybe up here. I don't know. If we see some pegs, then we'll know. For sure. Any pegs on the walls? That is some big ass forge. Holy shit. That's pretty cool. Like all sorts of fluids. Interesting. Alright. Ah, I remember those red eyes. You were with those science. You commissioned the skills from us, yes? Do I have red eyes? I think I have orange eyes, no? I welcome you back to the High Crucible. What brings you to these troubling times? We are assisting the satrap in investigating the crisis that plagues the city. You happen to catch the sight of any of the creatures? I did. As I was going about my work, I was disturbed on the crashing footsteps, so powerful that the very ground shook. I rushed outside and I could not believe what I beheld. The night sky was burning. Suddenly I heard panicked screams coming from the direction of the Balsan Bazaar. And the next instant, a monstrous beast poked its head out from amidst the stalls. A handful of Radiant rushed to the scene, only to be sent sprawling as the fiend and its minions propelled themselves skywards. So, the blasphemy came from the vicinity of the markets. This knowledge may prove useful. I thank you for sharing your tale. Well, I do believe now. I believe we now know where we should inquire next. The bazaar, then. That looks pretty good on him. His hairstyle, like one of those styles that I wouldn't pick, but it looks pretty good on characters. All right, let's see. Lots of people still craft here, I suppose. Oh. Sisters of mercy. What's happened to the world? What am I to do? You know we're safe? Settle down, friend. The danger has passed, at least for now. Not too painful to remember. Could you tell us what you saw? But first I heard screams. Then a horde of ravening beasts came charging towards us. One of them was huge, bigger than a merit. Throwing people about like ragdolls. It was eating them. I hid under the counter. Saw others do the same. But the shrieking and wailing kept getting louder. More voices in this song. Beasts or victims, I couldn't tell it. I knew not what was happening. Still don't. That is enough, my good man. You were brave to share with us your tale. Many of your fellow merchants are safe. The High Crucible too has survived mostly unscathed. Mr. Sane, how are you doing? Pray stay close to your friends and loved ones. and rest your body and mind while you are able. Alright, so there's no marks anywhere. It was mostly unscathed. Something the matter, traveler. You are lost, perhaps I could be of assistance. Your offer is most appreciated. We are not lost, but we are in need of information. Might you know anything about the gargantuan beast that rampaged through the bazaar? Aye, I saw it all. Though I wish I had not. I was going about my work, when all of a sudden a piercing scream got through the air. I turned around, and there was a fiend, its massive body bursting through that entryway with the force of a tidal wave. And then it was gone, as quickly as it came. Uh-oh. Where would this last merchant be? Probably, oh, down there. That's nice that they give you an icon where it exactly is. Oh, I can talk to him here. So this is Daphnean weave. Must say, it bears the resemblance to a traditional fabric of Corvus. Small wonder, really, given that it's just across the water. Not that I am much of an expert in Corvosi culture, of course. I've not had the occasion to visit my ancestral home since coming to Charlian. And like as not, I will never reside there again. That said, in recent days, I felt more acutely aware of my heritage, and grateful for it. It is thanks to my forebears that I inherited the royal eye, and with it, the wisdom of the ancient Alec. Oh, they weren't referring to me with the red eyes, they were referring to Gratia earlier, that NPC. I was like, I don't have red eyes. How did they script that? I have orange eyes. But they were referring to Gratia, of course, who was with me the whole time. And so, well, I simply hope that my countrymen are safe. And one day, when this calamity is but a memory, I would like to see Corvus again. If only once. That's nice. Let's pinky swear to that. See Corvus together. Forgive me, but my shop's closed until further notice. Needless to say, we've more pressing concerns these days. Not common search wares, but information concerning the enormous fiend that tore through the bazaar. Did you perchance witness anything? Afraid not, my friend. I was here the whole time. So I only saw its little minions. Made a mess of the place, they did. Well, that was all going on. This big one tore through the west side of the bazaar. We'd have better luck asking there. And with that, I do believe we've learned all we can from the bazaar. Let's take a moment to review our findings. Alright, let's go back and review. So, big guy, small minions. Bursting through, then slowly disappeared. Got it. Judging by their accounts, the transformation had already occurred by the time the beast reached the bazaar. It tore through the west side of the bazaar and headed towards the Etherite Plaza. In other words, the Blasphemy may have first appeared in this vicinity. That being the case, the people in the Mayhem can surely tell us more. Okay. Well, let's go over there then. So how have you been, Sasane? What are you up to? Are you online right now? Oh yeah, you're on your alt. You're in the Prematorium, yeah, I can see. Daniel's doing fish. Wait, he's only 27 on fish? Melting at home? Oh yeah. It is a bit cooler today here, but my computer runs quite warm. I definitely noticed the difference between this computer and the last one, but this one's way more powerful, so it makes sense. Alright, who do I attack? Oh, here you know. Even after repairing all that damage, it'll take a while for the business to pick back up again. Cool outfit. You mean the Blasphemy? That's what the Radiant have been calling it anyway. I saw it too. We all did. I was standing here on the counter as Merida poured me a drink, and suddenly there came this dreadful sound, like a pained, angry groan. Unlike anything I've ever heard. I turned around in shock, and from an ominous cloud of black mist rose a creature, enormous and ghastly to behold. As for what happened next, I recall it sent shivers down my spine. By some stroke of fortune, I was able to slip outside before the beast got its claw on me. The sight of that greeted me offered no solace. The blue sky above turned red as blood. Mayride, myself, and the other survivors clung to each other for dear life until the radiant host came to our aid. Wait, did I hear you correctly? The beast manifested before the sky began to burn. I'm certain of it. The windows offer a clear view of the sky, and I saw nothing out of the ordinary until the beast appeared and began to rage. So their call triggers it? That's new. Oh my god, look at the sky. Actual burning. Going after that enormous beast, are you? Aye, I saw it, including the very instant the poor bastard transformed. Damn the gods for putting me there. It started over there, by the window. A few men, merchants probably, talking and drinking. The civilization must have taken a turn for the worse. Next thing I know, their leader, I suppose he was, throws his head in his hands. Black mist was swirling about him. Then his whole body bursts apart. And there stands this hideous, slavering beast, massive and foul, all gaping mouth and bulging eyes. His friends start shrieking, and then the black mist comes again. Until change takes them too. Stuff of nightmares, I tell you. Nightmarish indeed. Incidentally, do you perchance know who the merchants were? No, I'm a decorator by trade. Not much to mingle with their sort. Milil, the barmaid. Chatting with them though. You might know something. Alright, next lead. Hello, Milil. Oh shit, it was auto doing. No, hold on. Event chat. Oh, hello there. Welcome to Ritz Mayhem. What can get you? Do not come for deliberations, but rather for information. You are Milil, yes? You are investigating the so-called Blasphemy on the satrap's behalf. We hear one of your customers, a merchant, that first underwent the transformation. Can you tell us about him? He's something of a regular here, especially of late. Palsal was his name. He ran his own consortium, dealing primarily in the exports of Tarvinian specialties. What? Did Messiah? Yes, the name rings a bell. Didn't you meet them both on your first trip to Tavernier? If I recall correctly, Kazal ran a trading operation in Yelimat. Was there when you made Matsaya's acquaintance. Yes, the name Kazal, no doubt. Quite a successful man, from what I gather. That said, it was clear that he had fallen on hard times, though, as of late. Those ghastly towers popping up everywhere cannot have been good for business. Even now, with the towers gone, the collapse of the Empire has led to all sorts of problems elsewhere. The markets of for luxuries, surely not what it once was. Trying times for the head of the trading consortium, indeed. Hazard was a compassionate man, even as his own business suffered. He did what he could to provide the artisans, fishermen, and many others who counted on him to sell their wares. Indeed, that was the very topic of yesterday's meeting, as far as I could hear. Yet, as they discussed the matter further, Kazala's tone grew grave and grim. And then... what was then that... Forgive me. I don't have you recall memory if it brings you pain. If I could ask. I would just ask one more thing. Did you notice anything unusual about Kazal in particular? Please, anything at all. Sorry, nothing springs to mind. Perhaps someone else can help you. Kazal lived for his work and had no family that I know of. His employees and associates knew him best, but they too are lost to us. Still, perhaps his neighbors know something that I do not. I can direct you to them. I believe it would help. What would you say? Please. I wonder if they juke something. Kazal made his home in Kama, near the residential area. From what I gather, Kazal lived there since childhood and was known throughout the neighborhood. Kama, her name's new to me. How can we get there? I'll write down some directions. You have been most helpful. I cannot promise that you will find what you seek there, but if nothing else, it's a start. Come, let us see what where this lead takes us. Alright, well. Thank you, me. Wait. Why didn't it bow? Bow. There we go. Thank you kindly. We go through here? Yeah. Let's see, after leaving the Mayhain, we're to retrace our steps and head back towards the Ether Plaza. I could literally teleport there, which is what I'm going to do. Wanted to see if he had any interesting dialogue. But I guess it's just going to be ask directions. I'm going to check with this one, and then otherwise I'm just going to teleport to Kama. I asked directions again, okay. Alright. Oh, never mind. Can't even use it. I thought it was online by now. Music is so good. The X directions? Yeah, it is. Wonder where the jumping puzzle is. It supposedly is in this area. Ah, this must be Gamma. You're right at last. Let us begin questioning the residents without delay. No doubt someone here can tell us about Calzal. Given recent events, I imagine many are taking shelter indoor. Well, that makes sense. Hello, Astra. I mean, this is the only one that I can go to indoors, so... Ah, here we go. Not come back another time, I just woke up. Not exactly in the mood for idle chit-chat. Well, there's one way to avoid the panic, I suppose. Pardon our intrusion. You may not have noticed, but a great danger has come to Tafnir. I encourage you to stay alert and prepare to flee the city should the situation turn dire. Before we leave you in peace, pray allow us to ask a question or two. Did you know a local merchant named Kalzal? If so, did you notice anything unusual about him recently? Kalzal. Aye, I know him. In fact, we spoke just the other day. Like many others, his business was doing poorly. Still, it seemed as though he'd managed to turn things around thanks to a generous order from Ruvida Fibers. Why, he was practically dancing in the streets. I haven't spoken to him since, but I assume it all went well. Chinabaha might be able to tell you more, though. As I recall, he's the one who brokered the arrangement. Chinabaha at the Rejuvia Fibers. Let's make a point to visit him after we've spoken to their other locals. Alright, let us. Yeah, stuck behind the curtain. Okay, there's one more house over there. I suppose. Oh, sorry. I suppose we're supposed to be going there. Boop. Mati. Hello, Mati. Zal, you say? Yes, I've known him since he was a boy. If there was ever a man who was born to be a merchant, it was him. Always early to depart and late to return. He'd spend his days procuring the finest wares and seeking out willing customers. You could say it came to him as easily as breathing. Sadly, business was flagging of late. No surprise, really, with how dangerous travel has become. He was cooped up in his house from dawn until dusk the other day, no doubt racking his brain for a way to turn his fortunes around. Then, at night, I heard the door open. I looked outside to see Kalzal sitting on a bench. His head hung low, a man with the weight of the world on his shoulders. I see, the situation must have been quite dire indeed. Did you notice anything else out of the ordinary? Nothing to speak of other than the troubles with the consortium. He was the same old Khazal, cordial and honest like always. These questions you are asking, has something happened to him? He wasn't caught up. The terrible incident at the bazaar, was he? I don't travel much these days, but my daughters told me that not to venture outside. Stuck in here I am. I've heard little about these bizarre going-ons. Rest assured, the city's safe for now. The situation may change without warning. I urge you, stay close to your daughter, and be prepared to take refuge, should the satrap order it. Oh no. Okay. Can I come down from here? Oh, I can. Was that clever to do? Maybe? It didn't really make a difference. Swift cast. Boom. Oh, Swift Cast doesn't give me dual cast. That's good to know. Actually, that would have been broken. If Swift Cast gave me dual cast, it would have been like triple insta casts, pretty much. Wait, am I not supposed to be up here? Did I make an oopsie? Oh, I'm supposed to go up there. Oops. Right, let's where's my dancer at here? And back to Red Mage. Ah, okay, yeah, I never really read the tutors that much. Next spell is cast immediately. But it would be cool if Swift Cast gave me dual cast as well as a proc, right? Be like, boom, and then heal, and then it would give me Swift Cast, and I heal again. Like, boom, boom. Anyway. Wishful thinking, I guess. That would make the Red Mage kind of broken. And dirty up, I say. No more time to waste. They all have these veils across their face, huh? Pardon me, but are you the one in charge of buying and selling here, yes? We have a few questions we'd like to... I'm sorry, but I simply cannot. I don't have the time to chat. You haven't noticed. We have our hands full at the moment. We must carry out all our wares and equipment to safety before those across the pieces return. In that case, might we be of assistance? Perhaps you could speak when the job is done. Very well. We start by helping us move equipment. Ask the others what to put where. Why aren't you making your hands dirty, dude? And you can carry our fabrics. Sure. Go to that door and speak to Kamala. She'll tell you the rest. Remember, these textiles are our livelihood. Handle them with care. Really, fetch quest? Now, of all times? Sometimes this, oh, sorry, itchy nose. Sometimes this game has comedian, timing of things. This area is for employees only. Out! Out! Look, I'm here to help. Is that? Come to help. Oh, praise. Mir Dulva. Kind stranger, I welcome your assistance. On the way here, you pass 3 storehouses, yes? Let's to carry the small crates to Na Briefhal. By the storehouse, near the hatchery. Crates of clothing is for Manua. And that massive crate there goes to Temera, the middle storehouse. Watch your back with that one. Those are all the crates we have already. Once they're delivered, consider your work here complete. Okay, massive crate goes to the middle one. Fuck, I didn't pay attention. Oh. Alright, then I've come to the right place. Thank you for your aid. Gotta be quick. Zoom in. If any chance of finished products such as carpet, clothing, and the like, pray bring them to a primary store. Alright. This one's gonna be heavy. Weighty. Oh boy. Look at us jumping around with a crate. I am strong, man. That is not a very effective way of carrying it, but sure. I say, you're quite the brawny one, aren't you? You think that. Never know when to defend yourselves. Yep. We did it. Get all the crates to the storehouses, you say? And so quickly, too. I've never seen anyone so strong. I and my associates will see to the rest. Please return to Chibara. Assure him the work will proceed as normal. Tell the truth. We are grateful for this distraction. Too many terrible happenings of late. Generous souls like yourself give hope that we may emerge from this trial even stronger. I pray we meet again in more peaceful times. Thank you, Kamala. You too. The work is done. Oh, I've asked you a few. Yep. Kamala is satisfied with your work, then so am I. You've done us a great favor, traveler. I too have delivered the instruments and the apparatuses entrusted to me. You both have my thanks. With our wares safely stored away, we'll not lose any more to those fiends. I take it that your establishment did not escape the attack unscathed? We did not. Thankfully, most of the worker had already left for the day, but those that were still here saw it all. Oh boy. We looked to the burning skies in confusion, and then, before we could even begin to make sense of it all, a hideous creature burst through the door, shrieking. We ran for our lives, but one of my colleagues was not so fortunate. He cried out, and a scream of such agony, such terror, and the next instant, he too sprouted fearsome claws. The sight of it caused another fellow to panic, and then... Wait, because of fear they... Oh. When fear takes them. Or desperation takes them? I'm sorry. There was something you wanted me to ask. Indeed. You knew a merchant Kalsal, did you not? I believe he had some dealings with your establishment. Kalsal? I know him very well. We arranged for his consortium to deliver a large shipment of fabrics, but in the end, we received a better offer, and I had to turn him down. I understand his business is struggling, but so is ours. Another of the most reliable trade partners agreed to transport the goods for a much smaller commission. But we'd have been a fool to refuse. That caused him a lot of stress. I felt terrible withdrawing the offer, but you must understand, we simply had no choice. He tried to put a brave face when he delivered the news, but his dejection and despair were plain as day. He said he'd discuss it with his associates, but I could tell he'd given up all hope. Dejection and despair. Yeah, that triggers it. You remember what we saw in Vanaspati? Yes, the soldiers and jungle dwellers pushed to the very brink of turning into beast, one after another. Seeing the same phenomenon occurred here, the poor craftsmen attacked by the fiends, as well as those who witnessed it, all undergoing the change. I suspect that everything began with Kalzal. By all accounts, it was he who suffered the most profound and piercing despair. Wait, could that be it? Such an intense emotions that would trigger his transformation. Probably. Much remains unclear. I believe we are drawn closer to an answer. At any rate, we must discuss our findings with the others. Amidst the apocalypse. We're to reconvene with the others in Magaduta, were you not? That should be outside. We didn't look. They already returned with their own investigations. My friend, you must take our leave. I pray that your establishment is spared further tragedy. But remember, your lives are far more precious than any wares. If you are ordered to flee, do so without hesitation. Indeed, thank you for your concern. And I pray for you to take care as well. Oh, why did I move the map there? Wow, it looks so crazy with the red sky.
There you are. You've spoken with the survivors.
Sorry, I just gotta reply to Shadow real quick because he's asking what time I'm there tomorrow. Let's see. Let's see. What time can I pick up my badge tomorrow? Sorry, I gotta check this real quick. Badge pickup. Okay, that is at 12. Okay. Hey Mara, sorry, I'm just right now texting with Shadow about the meetup tomorrow. It's hard to organize stuff with people that don't really, you know, that are all over the place. How you doing, Mara? You good? Wow, really? Happy to hear that. Because usually you're like, I'm tired. I'm happy that you're good. Yes, you're good. Celebrate. All right, sorry about that. Was a bit distracted. Got back into it.
Indeed. We thought to share what we have gleaned, that we might together gain a greater understanding of present circumstances.
Fortuitous timing. Alize and I completed our own investigations not long ago.
Then we should take a moment to compare notes. Shall we begin with the two of you?
I cannot unsee the diaper anymore. Poor Alize. The rest of her fit is so cool, but that white pants is not a good look for her.
So the merchant Karzal was gravely concerned about his business in the days preceding his untimely end.
The tales we heard were much the same. The first victims to be changed into blasphemies were all overcome with anguish of one manner or another. Then those who saw their loved ones stolen before their eyes succumbed to a similar panic, setting in motion a chain of transformations.
Fear, unease, despair. These negative feelings serve as a catalyst.
Yep, that's what we ascertained.
If so, then it is not unlike the calamity that befell the ancients. With their creation magics, they unwittingly gave form to untold horrors. Had they simply lost control, surely it would have manifested in many forms, not all of them monstrous. Yet somehow, this phenomenon is triggered solely by the darkness in their hearts, a common thread with what we now witness.
Common, but not identical. While the beasts the ancients faced were forged with magic alone, those of today are born of sentient beings. Why remains to be seen, but there is one fundamental difference between us and our predecessors. Our souls are sundered, whereas theirs were not. Perhaps that single variable makes all the difference.
If I may, there was another detail that troubled me. We have it on good authority that Karzal's transformation took place before the skies began to burn.
What? If that's true, then the situation's more dire than we realized. It means even if there's no ominous sign presaging the final days, anyone, anywhere, has the potential to become a beast.
Yeah, yikes. That's no bueno.
Even in lands we thought safe, even as we speak.
Could be happening in Charlian.
Look! It's the satrap! The satrap!
Thank the heavens!
My countrymen, I am relieved and heartened to see you strong and safe. While the danger has not yet passed, far from it, allow me to assure you that the beasts that raged within the city walls have been exterminated to the last. Outside this sanctuary,
This part. What's that supposed to mean, Mara?
women of the Radiant Host and our dragon ally continue to battle our unholy foes. I pray these tidings put your minds at ease and help you calm your hearts. Have faith that we shall soon conquer this terrible trial.
Your Excellency, is there any word from Palaka's stand? My grandson was bound for there yesterday and I worry for his life.
We are still awaiting a report, but I promise you, as soon as I have aught to share.
Your Excellency, I bring grave news.
Oh, not again.
You are?
I'm Matya of Akyali, a humble fisherman.
We met you.
Ah, I remember you from our first visit.
Wait, you're... But no, that can wait. When the skies turned red, I set off for Palakistan, fearing for the safety of a friend.
Oh boy.
But as I drew near the village, I saw dreadful beasts all about.
No! Gods have mercy! Your Excellency! Save my grandson, I beg of you!
We will spare no effort to save all we can, but you must remain calm.
Calm? You tell me to be calm? You saw those beasts? They tore our bravest warriors limb from limb! What if we are too late, huh? They catch him, stick their fangs...
Oh no, she's turning, because she's like in despair. Oh fuck.
Get away from her, now!
Why are they standing idle? Oh my gosh.
Damn it! We've got to kill them before it spreads.
Holy shit.
We'll handle this. See the townspeople to safety.
What the fuck? No, not the kid. Oh my gosh. Yo, what the fuck? His little son just got trampled. No.
Our people, you must save them. My son.
Enough! You must run. For their sake and your own. Yes, you will survive. You must.
What the fuck? Man, he had my favorite accent of all the voice actors so far in this expansion that was newly introduced. That sucks. Wow, what the hell? This... An Exarch, yeah, that would help. Voila! Here he is.
Be strong, my friends. Fear not, for we will defeat these abominations. Brave men and women of the Radiant Host, lend your Stola and Thancred your aid. Let not a single beast escape. The rest of you, flee this place. Carry the wounded if you must. Head indoors or underground. Above all, stay calm. No beast will follow you. We will see to that.
Alphino! Alize! Leave the city to us, and make for Palaka's stand at once! Matya, show my friends to the village. I promise you, they're more capable than the host's finest.
Right. Go with them, will you? We will save
Damn. Bratia stepping up. What the fuck? That was a cutscene. Save Pakistan. Whatever it takes. Do you remember he has the Exarch's soul infused into his? Yeah. Well, isn't he the Exarch in another life? Sort of like alternate universe sort of thing going on. Mata, it pained me to put you through harm's way, but I would ask you to aid as well. Of course, Pakistan's not far. Just down that hill. But, as I told His Excellency before, the path is blocked by terrible creatures. I had no choice but to turn back. In that case, you do what we shall. Morak, I ask that you take the lead and dispatch the beasts you encounter. Alize and I will keep Matsea hidden amidst the trees and follow when the path's clear. No, same guy, same universe, separate timeline. Yeah, alternate timeline. Okay. Yeah, because our Gratia, didn't he lock himself up in the Crystal Tower? The one of our timeline? Where he did the, yeah, the whole raid? At the end of that? What? There's an arrow just shoot you're dead, and he goes back in time to a different chart to stop the actions. Wait, we die in one of these the alternate futures? Oh. That's no fun. So there was a timeline when he was, when they actually succeeded, huh? In their doing, in their rejoining. Can't be. All it wiped out. Must heal as best we can, and quickly. See no beast, but stay on your guard. Wow. So they were gored. Already rigor mortis setting in. Exhausted. Oh, he might live. The villager's injuries do not appear life-threatening. He does not respond to your efforts. His breathing grows more ragged and shallow, and his vacant eyes, those of a man who lost the will to live. Even if I wake, the nightmare goes on. No, leave me to sleep. Wow. A lot of doom and gloom. Oh, he's frightened. Yeah, you're right, buddy. Have you come to help us? Too late, my family, my friends. No. Have I tuned to this one? I have not. Oh, this is down below in the area where you couldn't go before. He's the only villager who survived. We can only hope others manage to flee, but the rest have been turned to beasts by the 12. Let's do what we can to see the damage spread no further. And no matter what comes, we must keep our spirits high, lest we ourselves suffer the similar fate. I can tend to the rest. Pray look for Matsia. No doubt we have seen her weight, even on heavier than on our hearts. Oh, Mordai! This is Yerevet, the elder here. He's hurt, but praise to the sister, he's still alive. No, Master Matsa here, I taught me everything. I've no words to express my gratitude for your aid. All my old people sound like this. The heavens began to burn, we were afraid, but did our best to carry on as we have always done. Until today, when those unholy beasts came pouring into our village, a flood of midnight and death. There are no words to describe what followed. Men and women I have known since they were babes struck down by the creatures, only to rise again and join the murderous horde. In the guise of those same hideous fiends. In the chaos, a handful of our villagers fled for their lives. I can only hope they have found their way to safety. Matsia, do you perchance remember Irasaf and Mevan, a young couple who always But you the freshest catches. Look, I forget, Elder. When I first came to peddle my wares, desperate to eke out a living, they showed me such kindness. Others shunned me as an outsider, as is their way. But Gursaf and Mavan bought my fish and sung its praises. They turned my fortunes around. Alas, I fear they are in terrible danger. I saw them running towards the Agama temple, and one of those beasts in close pursuit. They had their children still, but tiny babe. They had a child still, but a tiny babe. To elude these fiends while carrying, for one so young, an impossible task, surely. I beg of you, go to their aid. Alright. Save the children. I want to be for them. I want to help them, yet I am but a fisherman. I cannot face these beasts on my own. Will you come with me? Alright. Thank you. Agama Temple lies to the west of here. You must hurry. Oh, there it is. Heading west. Oh, it's probably really close to where my next objective is then. Oh, yep, there it is. Beautiful. Damn, this music though. There's many currents here. Close to each other. Wow. All the way south. Must be down there, okay. Let's talk to the guy, shall we? Temple is just ahead. It was built by those who worship the saint Agama, but has sadly fallen into the despair in the recent years. My friends made it this far. No doubt they are hiding somewhere amidst the ruins. No, please, stay back. Ah! Oh god. That's Gursaf. No, this is not good. Take a look. Please do. The cry came from the ruins. You must hurry. I mean, that sounded like it was too late. But I'll go for it. Oh. Maybe not. Maybe actually not. Oh, whoops. I was insta-casting Jolt there. My bad. Oh my god, this session is a lot of death and decay. Man lies motionless on the ground, bearing a grievous wound. That was his child and his loved one. I'm sorry, Mara. I tried to stay behind, but I couldn't. No. Cannot be. Someone. Anyone. My arms so heavy. My legs. Cannot feel my legs. My wife slept with our daughter. I need to find them. I need to be with them. I think they returned. I thought I had more time. I don't want to die. Thank you. Please find them. Thought they were the demons who attacked. But maybe not. Everyone still lives. She has that child. Must search the jungle between here and Palaka Stand. There's nowhere else they could have gone, I think. Forgive me, Karasov. Once we have saved your wife and child, we will return to lay you to rest. Don't do it. Oh my god. And then you reset, of course. What? Ba-ba-ba-ba. Okay. Oh shit. Yo, what the fuck? This combo stay forever? This does. He's only signed them. I find nothing. Oh. After beasts have chased them farther from the village. O gods above, I beseech you, pray, deliver Mare and his little ones to safety. Ew, damn. Oh shit.
No more enemies to trouble us here.
The boys high above.
It's me. How fare you below?
This is Estinian.
Understood. I will inform Vritra. Chaos and panic sweep Ras-Khan, and many more have succumbed to the transformations. Amidst the fray, Ahawan fell, protecting a grief-stricken father. My friends fight alongside your Radiant host to secure the capital. Beasts have been sighted in Palakistan as well. We have divided our forces in hopes of quelling the threat there. Of small solace is that we now know what triggers the transformation. As my companions tell it,
Please don't tell me the dragon is going to be overcome with grief.
So it is the very fear and despair in their
Oh, thank God.
which inflicts this abhorrent punishment upon them. A nightmare from which my children will never awake. O capricious and cruel fate, they are undeserving of such condemnation.
will you wallow in sorrow or rise to the occasion? Ras-Khan is
Good
leading.
words, Estinian.
Before he passed, Ahawan sought to reveal the truth to his people. Honor his wishes.
To what end? To breed a new conflict between dragon and man.
No.
These claws could reduce thee to shreds with a touch. These jaws crush thy bones to dust. Only through my proxy could I walk with my children. Without him, I am a bringer of fear, no different from the beasts which beleaguer them.
Perhaps so. Only in death were Hraesvelgr and Shiva united. Indeed, whenever man and dragon have come together, death has ever been the inevitable result. It was our fear of your kind that sparked a nigh-endless war. Fear and hate of which Nidhogg drank deep as he laid waste to my homeland. And in turn, I took my revenge on his brood. Blood for blood, pain for pain. I thought nothing of theirs, only of mine.
Wow, call back to Heavensward.
Were the chasm between us too vast and too deep, Hraesvelgr would not have borne Isael to battle and our rescue. He would never have entrusted a mortal champion with one of his eyes, and the Dragonsong War would still rage on. And I would still wage a never-ending war of violence and vengeance. The future of our star be damned. I cannot speak for Ahawan's greater goals. Yet I know that he served you, served your people, long and true. In this time of unprecedented crisis, he turned to you. You could do worse than to place your trust in him.
Damn.
It'll be easy, but the future of Radzidhan hangs in the balance.
Estinian.
We have company. The hour has come, Vritra. It's all or nothing.
Oh, I have goosebumps. This was a sick cutscene. Wow. Ooh. Okay, that was dope. A man fell deeper into the jungle. She and her child are in grave danger. Whatever do we do? Gods have mercy. We cannot let... You're consuming? What are you talking about? Look, man, you'll turn into a fucking demon. Then I too become the beast. I understand, I think. Into the wounded. How did you two fare? Find any friends? See, in that case, help you find the mother and child. Before we leave, you must ensure that the village will be safe in our absence. Alice and I will patrol the area for the search for more beasts. Would you and Mastaya speak to the elder Iravet and explain to him the situation, and join us as soon as you're able? We will save Nevan and her child. We can do that much for Karasov. I'm heartened to see you both. You're both safe. But one of the family, and Kirasov, but he... Say no more. I understand. You have lost another of our dear friends. Kirasov may be gone, but there's still hope for Mavan and that child. Please find them, I beg of you. And if, in your search, you come across anyone else that escaped the slaughter, pray tell them what has happened. I will do my best to keep the villagers safe and their spirits high. Come, let us rejoin your friends at once. I'm pleased to report the vicinity appears to be beast-free. No doubt, thanks to your earlier effort. With that, we can resume our search for your friend and her child. Where should we begin, Matsaya? If we follow Isoroda south, we will arrive at Borusa, a temple. It is a sacred place. where people go to communicate, commune with the divinities. Also that Maven sought shelter there, and perhaps other villagers should as well. Then it's settled. Messiah, stay close to me, alright? You two, take the lead. Keep an eye out for beasts and anyone who needs help. Very well. We'll make for Purusa. And quickly, as we are able. With me! Thank you. I thought I was done for. Evan. She's a friend of mine too, but I've not seen her. Must still be out there somewhere, trying to avoid beasts. The child, gods. Were not for me. I can make my way back to the village on my own. Alright, care for the crocodiles though. The Kubira. As they are apparently called. Southwest would be that way. But wait. There's a light up ahead. But something terrible has happened. Beasts have come. Many have been killed already. Elfino and Alize have gone to do what they can. But there are so many. More than I can count. Okay, damn. Oh shit. Ah no. Fuck my combo up. That's a fate. Oh wait. Not my best rotation. I'm losing it. Is this the part where they are fighting Ifrit? Maybe. It did look like this jungle background. There you are. Where are the others? I see. You've seen to all the beasts inside. In that case, let's have everyone gather in front of the temple.
Courage, friend. The pain will pass.
Has anyone seen Mevan?
No
Where could she
response.
be?
We've dealt with all the blasphemies and made certain no villagers are still in hiding.
Good work. We've otherwise tended to the wounded as best we can.
What will become of us?
Help is on the way, surely. We may have to abandon our homes now, but we will return someday.
But where can we go? Is anywhere even safe?
That I cannot say.
Well, I can. Nowhere's safe. Run all you like, but there's no escaping these things. And even if I could...
No, don't stop despairing. No.
This isn't good. The more they dwell on the tragedy, the more likely we are to lose them too.
My friends, this is a place of worship. Should your heart quake with sadness, cast your mind to the heavens and remember. Remember the teachings of the old gods. Did they not implore us to stand fast when waves of sorrow break against our shores?
Know this, my children. There is more ugliness than beauty in this world. To live is to suffer. To drink of calamity and drown in anguish. To toil and be tested, always and ever.
'Tis a perilous path you walk. Death lurks in the dark, and is the sole promise that awaits at journey's end. You will tremble with terror. You will weep tears of anger and despair.
Do not avert your eyes. See your life for what it is. Then will you see how the hardships make you strong.
Every doubt reforged as scales for your armor. Every agony to temper your blade.
Oh, look at her feet. Oh. Yes, such.
Thank you, lad. We'd almost forgotten who we are. My undying gratitude to you as well, my friends. You were searching for Mevin, no? We must return home. I pray you help the boy find his friend.
Gladly. We dispatched what beasts we could, but the roads are still dangerous. Stay together and go in safety.
That was very impressive, what you did back there. Those words seem to resonate with your people.
They should. They were the first spoken unto our ancestors by the divinity of legend. I'm easily upset, and fish are wont to flee a temperamental hand, so I recite the teachings over and over to calm myself.
They're lovely and inspiring to hear, though I imagine they were born of great misfortune.
They are born of life. There's as much bad as good in it. More, many would attest. All the more reason to appreciate the good when you can.
Wise words.
I won't argue with that.
In darkness, seek joy. Surrender not to sadness.
Why is this so loud?
And see beyond despair. Walk free, and bear the light for others to follow.
Somebody had their mic turned to full when they spoke this. Their VA.
And with that, let us see if we can't find Mervyn. Did you see? That beast was chasing someone.
Over there, my view was blocked from the trees, but I'm sure I saw someone being chased by a beast. When I go at Matsaya and search the rivers, half an hour will circle around to the south. Warm hearts, rekindled hopes. Bonk. Oh shit. Why's this asshole chasing her?
No! God have mercy!
Ooh, swan dive. This is some cool cutscenes in between. Holy shit. Where's the Maven's child? Fuck, she's not holding the child. Oh my gosh. Wait, is Maven dead? Did I... What the fuck? Why is this game killing everything and everyone? Fuck this expansion. Why? There's fucking villagers. Why I gotta do it? But Maven and the child. Not Maven, I did find the child though. Damn it all. Here's the child, let me see her.
She's so cold, Elfino.
The child is alert, and I see no wounds, and yet she grows weaker. My spells can do no more. What she needs is a change of clothes and a warm bed. We must hurry back. Not now!
Matsia, take the child.
Fuck off.
Damn it. It appears we've made enough noise to be heard for miles around. More will be upon us ere long. We make our stand here. Mattia, can you take her back to the village?
But the child, all by myself. You can't be serious.
The beasts will follow you home unless we stop them here. And so we shall. Be strong, Matsia. Her life is in your hands.
Come on.
Right. I can do it.
Yes, attaboy.
I know you can. We'll keep them busy, Matsia. Go!
Oh yeah, double red mage.
Steady. You know
Good boy, Mattia. No!
No! No! Not you too!
You can't be serious. You're gonna do that to a baby.
Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid! To live is to suffer, to drink of calamity. It is a perilous path. Death lurks in the dark. No! I'm not afraid! I'm not afraid!
Resist!
Do not avert your eyes. See your life for what it is. See how the hardships make you strong. Every doubt reforged. Every agony.
No. Tinian, please. Dive bomb. Yes! Oh, thank God. Ah, thank God for Tinian. And Vidavnir. Oh, what's his name?
The divinity.
Petrar.
Nay, but one who would deliver thee just the same.
Oh, his eyes.
You must save the child. She is all that remains of Mevan and Grasef. Please.
Well, well. Seems the babe's taken a liking to you.
Thou art strong, little one. Let us convey thee to thy home.
I spied our friends as we flew in. They appeared to be holding their own against the Horde.
Right. That's the last of them. We should hurry and find Matsia.
I don't know how I spotted this, but...
What, like divine aid?
A fine battle it must have been. Shame I missed it.
Estinian, it was you who came to Matia's aid.
I was only along for the ride. Vritra was the one who saw the boy was in need. The two are headed back to the village.
Where the worm will honor Ahiwan's wishes and finally reveal himself to his people.
Perhaps so. Will you go and join them?
There's something I need to do first. Mervyn gave her life so that her child might live. She deserves better than to be left to drift alone. She deserves to be laid to rest beside her husband at least. Will you help me?
Ah. We've done what we can. This for the village of Palakastan to perform the funeral rites. Nothing else. Maven and Gurus have died as they lived. Themselves. Not as beasts. Their soul will find peace in the ethereal sea. You think the day would come, and even the smallest of solaces be discomforting. Damn. That is where I'm going to leave it though, guys. Because it's already past 10. I don't want to get in bed too late. Man, this was a draining episode though. There was so much death, so much happening, so much despair. Holy moly. That was an episode. But yeah, so as I said earlier, I don't want to go to bed too late because I want to work out in the morning, and then I'm going to rendezvous with the folks that are already in Amsterdam for BlizzCon, or BlizzCon, for TwitchCon. Tomorrow is badge pickup day, and there's like obviously a partner party, which I'm not going to attend. But yes, in case you found Shadowbringers light and heartwarming, they made Endwalker. Well, I mean, I was told that they pick up with Shadowbringers where Endwalkers, or they pick up with Endwalkers where Shadowbringers kind of left it off, and they were not joking. Holy shit. Kind of nutty. But yeah, I'm going to probably be live again on Monday after TwitchCon, depending, because I know that like Ashara Mitra and I think Jane are flying back on Tuesday, and no, on Thursday, and Alana I think on Tuesday, so I might end up hanging out with them a little bit more on Monday. I don't know. But Monday, maybe Monday, definitely Tuesday I'll be streaming again. And obviously I'll break some stories of TwitchCon and what we experienced and how it was and stuff. I'm not gonna go live stream there because I don't have that expensive equipment with like the rucksack and all that stuff. It's just not worth it because I never IRL stream and it would be for just that. So I'm not gonna invest into that. I know that Bran is probably gonna vlog the whole thing, so I might appear in that if I end up meeting Bran and Alps, but I'm not sure because they're doing partner stuff as well, so I'm not sure if I'm able to hang out with them at all. That's the thing. But this is gonna be it for me. Sorry it was a quick and you know, short and sweet stream, I guess. But yeah, I don't want to tire myself out right before the TwitchCon. I want a good energy. I want to be positive, and I want to have lots of fun. Thank you, Susain. Thank you for hanging out, and I guess I'll catch you in the next one. You have a good weekend already, and take good care of yourself. And yeah, we'll be back with some TwitchCon stories. Hopefully after the weekend. Anyway, thank you again. Bye for now. Take care.